The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is taken from the book of Deuteronomy. And hence, if throughout your lives you fear Yahweh your God and keep all his laws and commandments, which I am laying down for you today, you will live long, you and your child and your grandchild. Listen then, Israel. Keep and observe what will make you prosperous and numerous, as Yahweh, God of your ancestors, has promised you, in giving you a country flowing with milk and honey. Listen, Israel. Yahweh our God is the one, the only Yahweh. You must love Yahweh your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. Let the words I enjoin on you today stay in your heart. And our response is taken from Psalm 18. Yahweh is my rock and my fortress. My deliverer is my God. I take refuge in him, my rock, my shield, my saving strength, my stronghold, my place of refuge. I call to Yahweh, who is worthy of praise, and I am saved from my foes. With death's breakers closing in on me, Belial's torrents ready to swallow me, the God who gives me vengeance and subjects whole peoples to me. Our second reading is from the letter to the Hebrews. Further, the former priests were many in number because death put an end to each one of them. But this one, because he remains forever, has a perpetual priesthood. It follows then that his power to save those who come to God through him is absolute, since he lives forever to intercede for them. Such is the high priest that met our need, holy, innocent, and uncontaminated, set apart from sinners, and raised up above the heavens. He has no need to offer sacrifices every day, as the high priests do, first for their own sins and only then for those of the people. This he did once and for all by offering himself. The law appoints high priests who are men subject to weakness. But the promise on oath, which came after the law, appointed the Son, who is made perfect forever. And a reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark. One of the scribes who had listened to them debating appreciated that Jesus had given a good answer and put a further question to him. Which is the first of all the commandments? Jesus replied, "This is the first. Listen, Israel. The Lord our God is the one only Lord, and you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: you must love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these." The scribe said to him, "Well spoken, Master. What you have said is true, that he is one and there is no other. To love him with all your heart, with all your understanding and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself, this is far more important than any burnt offering or sacrifice." Jesus, seeing how wisely he had spoken, said, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." And after that, no one dared to question him anymore. The Gospel of the Lord.